Hey guys, it's Christina. I'm with From the Divine Tarot. I am doing a collective love reading for you guys. This is going to be geared towards divine feminine and masculine, twin flames, soulmate energies, especially those that are in separation at this time or in no contact. So if that's your situation, definitely tune in and watch this video. But feel free to watch anyways because some messages in here may apply to your situation. So keep in mind it's general. It won't resonate with everyone. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of the energies may be interchangeable, so I might be saying it's you when it's actually them, or vice versa. Um, Keep in mind, even though I'm doing this reading today for August 21st, the time is fluid. Time's a little bit different in the spirit world. They don't work on the same time as we do, so some of these things may have already happened, they may be happening now, or it may be to come. I would like to ask you guys to please like, share, subscribe, comment below, let me know if it resonates. And yeah, that's it. I will jump right in. So I started off, I did pull cards to save time. I started off with the Romance Angels Oracle cards. I'm going to go ahead and just pick them all up and go through them with you guys. So the first card that I got was Separation. So that's why I'm saying I feel like most of you right now are in separation with this person. There's either a breakup that happened, or maybe somebody possibly ghosted you or you ghosted them. I'm getting more so that it's the masculine that did the ghosting or that backed away, but not for everybody. And I feel like a lot of you guys are no communication at all, no contact, no communication. With attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So, for one, yes, you guys definitely have an attraction between you, but this is basically spirit telling you, go out, have fun, do things that you like to do things that make you feel good, get your hair done, get your nails done, go hang out with your friends, go buy you that new outfit, whatever it is, something that's going to bring you joy and it's going to bring you happiness and fulfillment, self-care, something you enjoy doing. Once you do something like that and you spoil yourself and you take care of yourself, you're going to attract love and happiness to yourself because you're already in a higher vibration by practicing the self-care and by doing these things that you enjoy doing. So that's the message with that. Give your relationship a chance. So work on your partnership is the message. So don't give up. Don't throw in the towel just yet. Obviously, if this is like an abusive relationship or anything, to that extreme, then I'm not going to tell you to give it a chance and work it out because you definitely don't want to stay in a situation like that. But this is basically telling you, don't lose all hope yet for those of you who it just happens to be, issues or that are within the relationship or something, more, less minor that cause you guys to separate. Definitely listen to your gut and go with what your feelings are, but this is the universe basically telling you, or your angels telling you, that that this relationship is worth it. There is a connection there. Through time and patience, there is a possibility for you guys to come back together, and there's definitely potential there. With trust, this situation is calling for you to have faith. So again, it's kind of the same message, the universe is basically giving you the message that, have hope and faith in the situation. Don't give up so easily. Have patience. Even though it might be hard at this time, you have to understand that your counterpart, your divine masculine or divine feminine, is possibly going through things right now that they have to go through, for their soul growth and in order to come into union with you guys, So this is all kind of part of the universe's plan. This is something that's kind of already written in stone, destiny and fate. So, just have a little bit of faith, trust in the bigger picture, but also trust in your intuition. Like if your intuition is guiding you a certain way, listen to your intuition. Just make sure that you separate the ego from the intuition. Okay, so I pulled cards on both the divine feminine's energy towards her masculine and the masculine's energy towards his feminine. So I am going to go ahead and start off with the feminine. So the first card that I got was the Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel like a lot of you are just being very patient right now. Maybe doing things to distract yourself, to keep busy, to try and get your mind off the fact that you guys are in separation, to keep your mind from going into overdrive. I do feel like a lot of you have felt like you've invested a lot of time and put a lot of effort into this connection. And, you want to continue to feed it, to water it, to take care of it, and, to watch it grow. So, a lot of you may be doing the work behind the scenes that you need to do for yourself, working on self care, working on personal growth and spiritual growth, putting into your own cup and practicing self love. You're doing the work behind the scenes in order to get yourself out of a better place once you guys do come back together. But I do see a need for patience, and I see a lot of you putting in that patience and that time and effort towards yourself. Ten of Pentacles. So with the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like you guys do want to come together with this person. You see this person as being that kind of happily ever after, having financial stability, emotional stability, having that family unit with this person. So, I definitely do see also for some of you may be fixated on your finances or career right now. You may be doing whatever you can to invest into that. But for many of you, I do feel like you want to come together with this person. So you're putting in that time and effort in order to get things into alignment in order to be able to come together with them. And yeah, so the next card is the Ace of Cups. So again, you want that new beginning. You want that new emotional beginning in a relationship, in love with this person. So yeah, I see a lot of emotional time invested into this situation, and you definitely are ready for that new start. The next card I have is the King of Wands. Okay, so I do feel like, this is your energy. So you guys are, you are a very compassionate person. You're very confident. You may be like a leader type person, like either in a managerial, a manager type position, a boss, a motivational speaker, a public speaker, somebody who other people look up to and gravitate towards, somebody who gets things done. I do feel like you're very compassionate and very loyal to your divine masculine. You have a lot of love to give them. You're very warm and want to nurture them. I do feel like they find you very sexy, and you may find them very sexy, very attractive. A lot of passionate chemistry between the two of you. Okay, so then I have the Nine of Wands. So I do feel like with the Nine of Wands, you guys have been through a battle, been through a struggle. This has been like a lot. This relationship has had a lot of ups and downs and a lot of trying times. You may feel a little bit on guard at this time. You may feel like your defenses are up and you're just ready to pounce on him as soon as he does something wrong. But at the same time, you do have hope and faith in this situation. You haven't totally, lost all hope. You do still see this person as somebody that you feel like you can grow and build with, that you can move forward with in an emotional relationship. Okay, so then Temperance. So again, you guys are pouring into yourself. You are practicing patience, self-love, self-care. You are trying to restore balance to your life in all aspects, to your emotions, financially even. But I do see it like a big emphasis on just bringing balance into your life and having to kind of replenish your own cups, taking care of yourself, making sure you're good first. And I think that's one of the the biggest important messages of this whole, the whole situation you guys are going through right now for the feminine anyway, and that's self-love, knowing to prioritize and always love yourself first. Don't let people take you for granted any longer, knowing what you will and won't accept. Learning how to establish boundaries with this person. So this is very positive, and it's a healing energy. So I do feel like a lot of you are working on that balance and healing, and just being patient and trying to, you know, take care of you above all else. Okay, so we have the Death card. So I do think that you guys are going through a transformation, especially also with that Temperance card. That could be, you could be going through like a spiritual transformation, a spiritual awakening, spiritual growth, soul growth, personal growth. But as well, you know, I do see it as being like an end of a cycle. So maybe an end of you putting up with people's shit. I mean, an end of you settling for less than what you deserve. Putting an end to things, you know, as they were, and starting a new cycle. And it's also acknowledging the fact that things have ended with this person, you know, that things as you knew before are not the same. So I usually see death as being very transformative, and just, you know, being an end of one thing and a beginning of another. So I do feel like you guys are wanting a new beginning with this person. You're wanting to step into a new cycle. Okay, and then the last card I have is the Three of Pentacles. So, you guys do, I feel like you want to come together with this person, and you want to grow and build with them. You want to work together, you know, partners in crime or as a team. This is somebody you can see as your partner, as your life partner. You also may be like studying, I'm sorry, I keep, you may be studying the spiritual path right now, I'm getting, and wanting to learn more about this whole journey, twin flames, divine feminine, divine masculine journey. That, I don't know why, but that just came to me. I heard that in my head. So I think a lot of you are putting in the work again and putting in the effort to really figure this thing out, you know, and it's starting to click with you. Maybe you were lost a couple months ago or a year ago, but now it's starting to click and you're seeing it for what it is, and you want to put that work in so you guys can come together. You may be in a position to where you are teaching other people, you're helping other people that are going through the same thing, or even your divine masculine, you know, for some of you. You may be wanting to teach him, mentor him, show him the way to not necessarily speed up the process, but just so he understands what's going on. I think a lot of the masculines out there don't know what's going on, and they don't understand this whole journey. But the feminines seem to be more in tune with everything that's going on. Now, that's not to say that none of the masculines do, because there are some out there that are researching and do understand the whole situation. But I do feel like the feminines are supposed to be that person in their life to help them evolve spiritually, emotionally, you know, as a person. So some of you may be, you know, taking them under your wing, or it could just be you surrounding yourself with like-minded people, other people that are on this journey, or other people that have spiritual gifts, or are you know, more spiritually inclined. So yeah, I'm definitely getting that. But all in all, I do see you guys wanting to come together with this person. You want to have this new beginning with your divine masculine. You want to be loyal, faithful, compassionate, warm, and giving to them. You definitely love them. You want that new beginning. There's a lot of love with that, you know, the Ace of Cups. But there's self-love also. All right, so your divine masculine right now, the first card that I have for him is the Knight of Pentacles. So we've been seeing this for a while now, this very slow-moving energy. It's almost stagnant. You know, as you see, look at the card, the horse isn't moving, it's just sitting there. So it looks like he's not putting any effort in, it looks like he's not coming towards you, but it's a very slow moving energy. So I feel like he does want to make this offer to you. It could be not only emotional, but it could be like material, or it could be financially. He may want to help you out, but it's like a small offer of stability, I feel, or a very, very small beginning stages of an offer. But like I said, it's just so slow moving that it feels like he's not doing anything at all. This also could be somebody that hasn't made any moves towards you yet, but they've been contemplating it for a long time, for some of you. And I feel like you're just getting impatient. definitely. You're getting tired of waiting. So your lesson would be self-love and patience, definitely. For the Divine Masculine, the next card that I got was the Four of Swords. So he is in a period of resting, recuperating, healing, self-care, taking time to himself, thinking on the situation, for some meditating, going over their thoughts and weighing out the pros and cons of things. For some of them, they may have anxiety or stress, they may be overwhelmed, even feelings of guilt because of everything that they've put you through. But I do feel like they're in a self-care and a healing state right now, just trying to balance themselves out a little bit more. They're in their head a lot. I'm seeing that they're in their head a lot. They may want to communicate with you, but they're coming from a headspace right now. They're more thinking with their head than their heart, from what I'm seeing. Next, we have the Two of Swords. So I feel like, they're still in that period of indecision. Do I make this move? Do I make contact with my divine feminine? Do I approach her? So there's still like a lot of indecision going on. They may be turning a blind eye to things. Maybe they're not seeing everything that they've actually put you through, or maybe they're not seeing their part in it. Maybe they're only seeing what you've done and trying to place blame on you. I do feel like for some of them, they may feel, like they're at a stalemate or, bored, stagnant, kind of not seeing the situation completely for what it is. And just kind of like, la, 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 I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of ignoring the situation even. A lot of indecision, and they're taking their time about making that decision. The next card I have is the Knight of Swords, okay? So definitely getting the energy that for some of them, they may want to rush in towards you. They're thinking about coming in really quickly towards you. Some of them have possibly acted in a certain, like an impulsive way, or done something unexpected and very irrational, and not really thought it through. They didn't think through the consequences about whatever this action was that they took. So, kind of somebody who doesn't like think before they jump, think before they leap. Some of them may have even come out the mouth at you. They may have said something like really harsh or smart ass towards you. Something that was unnecessary, and they may regret it. I do feel like they may either want to have like some fast communication come in towards you, or they may want to just come in, come towards you right away, So I don't know why, but I heard manipulation. So there may have been some kind of manipulation as well with this energy. All right. So the next card that I got, and you got this card as well, you both have that hope and faith. The Nine of Wands. Okay. This is, again, being on guard, going through a struggle, being apprehensive about things, but still holding on to that hope and faith, still wanting to take that action, and still having that passion, towards each other. So you both are in that energy mutually. Okay, so the next card I have is the Sun. So they do see you as somebody who makes them very happy. They feel abundant with you. You may possibly be a Leo, because that's a big Leo energy. I do see a lot of Leo. I'll go through the different signs that I see. But, you are somebody that's kind of like their sunshine, I'm hearing that. You're their sunshine. You turn their bad days, when things are good between you, you turn your bad days into good days. But I also feel like they're looking for their happiness right now. And for some of them also, I'm getting a feeling that maybe they might be putting on a front to some people that they're very happy, you know, people that they're around, but they're not really happy. But they don't want everybody to see that. But I definitely do feel like this person, they feel like they can be abundant with you. They feel like that you can, you know, bring them this joy to their life. And the next card is the Magician, and then the Nine of Cups. So that Magician energy, they're wanting to manifest, you know, they do want to come in, and they're right now, they could possibly be attempting to manifest this connection with you, you know, getting back together with you, having that happiness and that abundance with you. They're wanting to maybe make plans to move forward with you, or to make to take some kind of action towards you. And they have a lot of emotion for you with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, so you make them content. You are like a dream come true, or a wish fulfilled. Possibly some of you, they may even want to get married to you or get engaged to you. They see you as somebody who brings them a lot of emotional satisfaction. So I do feel like both of you have this love, you know, you do have a lot of emotions for each other, but for whatever reason, you know, it's just not coming together right now. Something went down that's caused you guys to be in separation. I'm not seeing as much as I was before my last readings, like the conflict and deception. You know, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing third party right now. I'm getting like you both are in a period of healing, having hope and faith, being a little testy and on guard. I'm seeing you being more patient and them wanting to rush in, but you being sure of what you want and them still being in that indecision mode. Definitely transformation and healing on your part. Them seeing healing on their part in manifestation. They're wanting to draw you in. When I was shuffling on the bottom of the deck for the masculines, Divine Masculine, I got the Lover's card. So that's, you know, acknowledging that deep connection. This is usually like a twin flame or soulmate energy. So I do feel like this is your twin. And then on the bottom of the deck for the Divine Feminines, I got the Page of Swords. So Divine Feminines may be doing a little bit of watching. You know, they may be watching, you guys might be watching them from afar, either on social media or, you know, I don't want to say you're driving by their house and stalking. I don't want to take it to that level. But, you know, maybe kind of bringing them up in conversation with people to try to get information as to what they're doing. Or, like I said, you know, looking on their Snapchat, looking on Facebook, whatever the case may be. I do also get a lot of you are just trying to get information about this connection. So possible, you know, a lot of you may be watching tarot readings like this just to get more information. And it can go both ways. You know, you guys both mutually might be in this state. I do feel like you know, you both are mirroring each other at this time as well. When I was shuffling, I had a couple cards out. The Moon came out, which I felt like it was mirroring. And then I had the Lovers come out during the pre-shuffle. So I do feel like that twin flame energy is there, and you are possibly mirroring each other. You may both be watching each other. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few more cards, ask a few more questions, and pull some more cards so I can see if I can get you some more information. Okay, so I'm going to ask what is the Divine Masculine focus on at this time? Okay, so he is focused on, again, okay, so we got these cards before in the Feminine's energy. So the Death card and the Three of Pentacles. So he is going through a transformation as well. He's acknowledging the end of this cycle and the end of this partnership, you know, of you guys being together. He may be seeking information as well. Like I was saying before, you know, he may be seeking information on this connection and wanting to put an end to the old energy and step into new energy with you. Any action that the Divine Masculine is going to take towards the Feminine in the next couple of days. What action is the Divine Masculine going to take towards his Feminine? Okay. So we've got Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Swords. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles, again, he's thinking about making that offer. That offer, he may want to help you out, like, financially as well. For some of you, I'm getting that he may want to help you with something. He may give you a gift, or he may want to help you out financially, you know, with bills, or I don't know why, but that just popped in my head. Or just maybe he's thinking of offering you, but if you see, you know, if you look at that card, it's like a kind of a hesitant look, you know. He wants to make this offer, but kind of not sure, kind of holding back a little bit and on guard. So I do feel like he wants to come towards you with something, but he's still in this energy of conflict from what I'm seeing. Here, let me clarify. Clarify this Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands, please, for the masculine's energy towards what action he wants to take. Clarify the Five of Wands. So the Four of Cups. So he may want to fight for you because he feels like he missed out on an opportunity. He may feel like he's in competition for your affections, and like maybe he's missed out on this opportunity. You know, maybe he took you for granted, or he could even possibly be thinking for some of them that they are not good enough. You know, they may feel like that their self-worth isn't there. You know, maybe a lot of them are having insecurity and they just don't feel confident enough, you know, that they can get you, that you're attainable, or even that this relationship may work out. There may be some pettiness, some jealousy, ego, envy. I think he's fighting with himself also. I do feel like he's fighting himself. Like he's not sure of himself. I also see with the Seven of Cups, he may want to keep his options open at this time for some of them. There may be a lot of confusion. He may be keeping himself very busy right now with kind of doing all kinds of different things, trying to distract himself from the connection. He may have created some kind of illusions in his mind as to what's going on. Let me clarify that. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Eight of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. I don't know if you saw that or not. Sorry about that. I definitely feel like he may think that you have other options as well. But I do feel like he wants to communicate with you. He wants to come towards you. So you may possibly get communication from him. It looks like fast communication with the Eight of Wands. And it's because of you being separated and single. You know, he acknowledges the fact you're single. He may feel very bummed out, bored, lonely, and missing you. I'm really getting that from this card. You know, he's feeling lonely. So he wants to take action towards you, or he wants to communicate with you. You may be at a distance from each other, both emotionally and physically. For some of you, you may have not even met this person. It may be like an internet type connection. Not for everybody, but that is for some people. And I feel like I do feel like he wants to make this offer. I see a struggle with himself. He wants to make this offer, but there's been a lot of conflicts. He's fighting for your attention. He wants to fight for the connection, but at the same time, he may just be feeling insecure. He may be brooding and self-doubting himself and feeling like he missed out on this opportunity. He may want to keep his options open. For some of them, you know, they just may be so busy and distracted. I'm getting it more like a distraction. They're keeping themselves full of they're doing a lot of different things. They're keeping their mind busy and distracting themselves so they don't feel the pain, of you guys being disconnected. But I do feel like they either want to come towards you or they want to communicate with you very quickly. They want to talk about the fact that you guys are separated and tell you they miss you. I'm getting that. They want to tell you they miss you. With the Six of Cups, they may want to reconcile with you. Clarify Six of Cups. I do see also with the Six of Swords wanting to move away from emotional pain. Healing. Wanting to make things right. Yeah, so Knight of Pentacles again, like we got before. So they do want to make that offer. They want to come together with you. They want to reconcile with you. That's not necessarily saying they're going to do it. I see a hesitancy in doing it. I see a want to do it. I see very slow moving energy as far as coming together with you in that connection. If you're not a twin flame, you're a soulmate with this person. But most of these, it's going to be like divine feminine, masculine, the twin flame energy. I feel like you could have known this person for a very long time. This could be somebody you've had like a friends with benefits kind of relationship first, or you were friends first before it grew into something romantically. They're thinking about things that have happened in the past with you guys. It could even be things, that went wrong in the past. Because I definitely see a need to move away from any kind of like a mental or emotional anguish and needing to heal. So wanting to heal whatever it was that went down in the past that wasn't so good, You may have kids with them for some of you. Or they may have kids of their own. You may have kids of your own separate to it. But I'm getting, it's a lot about past emotions, something that happened in the past, wanting to move away from whatever it was that happened in that past, situation, and to heal and move forward in a more positive way. Clarify Six of Swords. Yeah, so the Knight of Cups. So for some of them, they may want to apologize to you, or they may apologize to you. So don't be surprised if you do get like a text or if this person approaches you and does make an apology. But for others as well, they want to make a like a romantic proposal. They want to reconcile and put that past behind them. Yeah, but I see a lot of struggle with themselves. Sadness, struggle, confusion, insecurities. So, yeah, it looks like they're going through it, guys. They're hurt, too. Okay. Let's see. How is the masculine viewing the feminine at this time? How is the masculine viewing the feminine? So they're thinking you don't want to put in the work. But they do feel like you want to make things right, or you want them to make things right. So they may even feel like they're going through something, like karma is getting them right now for whatever they did to you. They want the scales to be weighed out and balanced. You may be a Libra. The feminine may be a Libra, definitely. Cancer energy, Aries energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They see that you want to move forward. You're standing in your power. You're very sexy. You're very attractive. You're very warm, giving, compassionate. You may be very intuitive, psychic even. They're seeing you as their feminine, though, definitely. They're seeing you as their feminine counterpart. But they may feel like you want to move forward towards them. But they may think that you're not wanting to put in the work any longer. Like maybe, things have gotten so stagnant and they're taking too long and maybe you don't want to put that work in. They may think you don't want to work with them. Clarify the Chariot. They see you as a Two of Cups, so as their very deep, close, connection or a close bond, spiritual connection. They have love for you, definitely, a deep, loving connection. They have a lot of passion for you, a lot of sexual chemistry. They may want to have sex with you, I'm just saying. I'm seeing that there. They may want to come towards you and, make a move on you, definitely. Or they may feel like you want to rush in towards them, definitely. Clarifying the Chariot, forward movement. You may be at a distance from them, so they may feel like you want to come in, very quickly towards them. And, they're acknowledging themselves, this is an Emperor. So that's like divine masculine energy. But I feel like they may think that you're just maintaining control right now. You're not showing your emotions as much. You're in control of your feelings and emotions and the situation. But I also feel like they want to offer stability towards you guys. They want to be that provider. They may be a boss, leader, mentor. Like I said before, I'm getting that coming out a lot. So if it's not you, it's them, may have control issues. Okay. Let me pick these up, and I'm going to look at the feminine. All right. What action does the divine feminine want to take towards her masculine? What action does the feminine want to take towards her masculine? Cards are not cooperating. What action does the feminine want to take towards the masculine? The Moon. What action does the feminine want to take towards the masculine? Seven of Swords. The Hierophant. The Eight of Wands. Six of Swords. We're getting some of the same energy for both masculine and feminine. Two of Wands. So I do feel like you guys are mirroring each other. I do feel like you're both being very quiet even. I'm getting that from both of you. But like with the Moon, there could be some deception with the Moon of Seven of Swords. Everybody's going to be different, so not everybody's going to have deception going on. But it also could just be kind of like wearing a false mask, kind of hiding your emotions, staying very quiet, not letting the other person know exactly what you're thinking or feeling. But I do feel like the divine feminine may think that her masculine is cheating or being deceptive as well. For some of you, you may think that they're being deceptive. There's something they're hiding from you. There's something that they're not disclosing. Clarify the Moon. Clarify the Moon. For others, I just think they acknowledge, you guys are mirroring each other. That's too many cards. Clarify the Moon. King of Cups. So they may feel like you're hiding the fact that you love them. They may feel like, they see you as maturing or evolving emotionally. So maybe you were more immature in the past, and now they see that you're coming to a more emotionally mature state. They feel like you love them. You know, you have a lot of love for them, that you are compassionate. But also the King of Swords or King of Cups is another one that's kind of a mastery at his emotions, so he doesn't always disclose how he's feeling. But they do see you as having a lot of love for them. Clarify Seven of Swords. I keep getting like, I'm hearing sneaky. I keep hearing sneaky. You guys may think that they're acting very sneaky. Okay, so the Empress. So, you know, they see themselves, the feminine sees themselves as being the divine feminine. This is divine feminine energy. But, you know, wanting to grow and build and be nurturing and, you know, move forward in this connection, come together in, you know, a commitment in a loving way. So I think the divine feminines, they acknowledge that you're realizing that you're realizing that they are their feminine. Hopefully I'm saying that right. My words are, for some reason, I feel like I can't get my words out right now. So there may be communication issues I'm feeling like too with the Seven of Swords, holding back communication. They do want to grow with you guys though. They do feel very nurturing towards you. They have a lot of love for you. They feel like you guys are, you know, wish fulfillment, dream come true, satisfaction. They may want to marry you. But I'm getting a lot of sneaky energy, deceptive energy. It's not necessarily that the masculine is being this way, but it's the feminine is seeing them as hiding something or lying about something, sneaking around. I'm not getting cheating, but it's a possibility with that card. But just being very, like, mysterious and, you know, quiet. But I do feel like the feminine wants this commitment with the Hierophant. The action they want to take is, you know, commitment. For some, they want to get married. But I think a lot of the feminines as well are coming, you know, like I said before, mirroring. I'm heavily getting that. Like, you guys are doing the same thing. I feel like you think that they're being, your masculine is being sneaky and deceptive or hiding something, being mysterious, and you're doing the same thing. You're being very, with the Seven of Swords, again, very, very quiet, stealth, not letting on your emotions. You know, it's kind of like, well, he's doing this, so I'm going to do it too. And I get that because, you know, it's like you sometimes can give a lot of yourself, and if this person's not opening up and they're not responding and there's no contact, you don't want to keep putting yourself out there. I get that. To put it out there, I'm going through a similar situation. All this is pretty much resonating with me as well, so I get it. But the action you want to take is commitment. You do want a commitment with this person. For some, you want to get married to this person. You may be dealing with a Taurus, an Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces. I know I didn't say all the signs before, and I'm so sorry. I'm seeing a lot of fire energy, water energy, and air energy. A little bit of earth energy, but not as much. So I feel like the action that you want to take is the same thing. You want to come towards them very quickly. You may want to communicate with them. You may want to send them a message. For some, if you're at a distance, you may want to travel to this person, you know, and that's vice versa. I got this on both ends. And again, the Six of Swords, wanting to, you know, to move away from any kind of emotional pain, any kind of mental anguish, in a period of wanting to heal. So I feel like you want to put that behind you and move forward. But now I'm seeing that for the feminines, you may be at a crossroads because maybe this has gone on for so long that you're just like, I don't know. Do I want to keep putting time and effort into this? Should I? Should I just let it go? Because he's not making the effort, so it's making you feel that way. But I am getting to not give up yet on the connection. There is love there. There is passion there. You're both just, you guys are being stubborn. I feel like if maybe, you know, the masculines were more open, it would be a little bit different. But I can see why you would have this indecision right now. You know, you may be thinking about taking a trip or traveling, you know, with this card. Again, this is, you know, you could be at a distance from this person. Definitely an emotional distance or a physical distance. But I do see some indecision now or some hesitancy. even though you do want that, ultimately want that commitment with them, but it's because of everything that's been going on. I don't think I need to clarify these. I pretty much, everything's pretty much straightforward. Okay, so how is the Divine Feminine viewing the masculine? How is the Divine Feminine viewing the masculine? How is the feminine viewing her masculine? And guys, when I say this, it can, just because I'm saying feminine and masculine, it can be like same-sex relationships as well. I just want to put that out there. So I'm sorry, I'm going by like what the term is. So we've got the Ten of Swords. So, here, I know it's too many cards. So you're viewing them as, being heartbroken, being in a lot of emotional pain and anguish. Or you could be feeling that way yourself. Keep in mind, all these can be vice versa. But you are viewing them, with a level of emotional pain. You are viewing them in that meditative or self-care, healing, recuperation state, that time that they're, you're seeing them taking this time to themselves and trying to figure things out. You may feel like they have some kind of anxiety or some kind of stress or worry, fear, guilt. You find them very sexy, very attractive, a lot of sexual chemistry. I think you both want to come together sexually. I'm not going to lie. Like, I feel that there's a lot of, like, sexual chemistry. You guys miss each other. You want that closeness. But you see them as somebody you want to have that passionate new beginning with. You may think that they want that passionate new beginning with you. Six of Pentacles. So you see this person as being somebody that you want that equal give and take with. You want that balance with. You may feel like that they're going through a period of healing right now and trying to balance things out in their life. Maybe you see them being generous, towards other people, or maybe they've been generous towards you financially. But you see them as being somebody that is compassionate, caring, generous, that you can have that equal give and take, that balance with. And but for others, I'm going to say, because I heard breadcrumbs. So you may be feeling like this person is only giving you little bits and pieces of themselves, or maybe that's what they've been doing all along. They haven't fully given themselves to you. They've only been stringing you along and giving you just enough to keep you interested. Yeah, some of you are definitely feeling that way. That this person has been stringing you along and just giving you enough to keep you interested to where you don't walk away. Wow, crazy. Totally heard that. The Wheel of Fortune. So you may feel like this is the end of a cycle, that karma is stepping in. Karma is at play right now. You may feel like this person, it's fate and destiny for you to be with your masculine, that this is how it's supposed to be, that you guys are supposed to be together. This could also be like an end of a cycle and a new beginning, so wanting to have a new beginning with them. But you may feel like the universe is, playing things out just, as they should be at this time. So I think a lot of the feminines are coming into the realization that, this isn't just any connection. Maybe this is happening to shake things up. Maybe this has to happen, like I said before, for your soul growth, for your spiritual growth, for your personal growth, for you to learn your self-worth, all of it. So I think a lot of you are coming into realization that, hey, this is supposed to happen, It sucks to go through it, but if you can come out the other side in a positive way, then it's all worth it. Definitely seeing the universe at play, destiny at play. This is going down the way it's supposed to go down. The heartbreak had to happen to come to a period of healing, self-care, self-growth, restore that passion, acknowledge that chemistry and that connection, to keep this person from giving you breadcrumbs anymore, to bring that balance into your relationship. The end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one, and it's destiny and fate. You're seeing this person as somebody that you want to move forward with successfully. You want you've been through a battle. You know, you've been through a battle with them, and you want to come out this battle victorious with them. There's a lot of passion. Again, a lot of chemistry, a lot of sexual chemistry. You definitely, with these cards, I'm not going to lie, y'all want to do them. A lot of you might just be like, you know, maybe it's been a minute and you miss them and you really, you know, you want that closeness with them. A lot of fiery energy. Sorry for the noise outside. But I do feel like they've put you through a lot. They have put you through a lot of struggles, but you want to move forward successfully with them. Excuse me. You may have put this person up on a pedestal at times. You may have boosted their ego, and they like it. They like the attention. But maybe you gave a little bit too much and they didn't give as much. That's what I'm getting. All right, so any other messages? Any other messages for the divine masculine and feminine? Anything they need to know? Any messages for this connection? I'm sorry, guys. This video is getting like really long. I didn't mean for it to go that long. Let's see. Well, I do see I see communication wanting to come in. I do see you guys want to communicate. I do feel like one of you is going to be possibly more emotionally detached and closed off than the other with the King of Swords. This is using your head over heart to make a decision. You may be using your head over heart to make a decision, to speak your truth, to bring truth and clarity into this connection. But I do feel a want to communicate. So definitely a want to communicate your truth. Air sign energy, Aquarius energy, Libra, Gemini. Be patient. With the Seven of Pentacles, be patient. Acknowledge the time and effort you've already put in. Don't waste that time. Give it a little bit longer and be patient. So you can come into this commitment, this long-term connection. For some of you, it could be an earth sign as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may be a mom, or this person may be a mom. You may want to wife up this person, and you want to marry this person and make them your wife. You see them as a wifey material. You want to have that abundance with them and that emotional and financial stability and security. So I think truth and communication are going to come in that possibly that they want this, but there needs to be patience. You guys have to stay patient. I do feel like there's a lot of burdens right now that need to be released in the relationship. Maybe you guys feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. You're carrying a lot of burdens from a lot of things that have happened. Again, healing needs to take place. These burdens need to be dropped in order to let this new beginning in love come in, in order to start new, start fresh, and have that new beginning, before you can take that risk and that leap of faith. So yeah. I'm sorry, I wish I couldn't give you guys a more, hey, you guys are getting back together today. I do want to say at the bottom of the deck was the Three of Swords. So there's a lot of heartbreak, I feel like there's a lot of emotional pain there on both sides. It's not just you. It's on, it's on both sides. And then again, I have the Seven of Cups. So again, that confusion or the distractions, other options. Some of them, might be keeping their mind busy. Some may be juggling partners. I don't really see third party, but definitely some of them are dealing with karmic partners. And I see a want to make either a romantic proposal, like a message of love, or a message of some kind of emotions, or an apology. So I wish I had something to say you guys are getting back together right now, but I don't see that. I do see a lot of healing taking place, personal and self-growth. a lot of mirroring, you guys not talking to each other, you just kind of keeping quiet, and you got the other person kind of going crazy, wondering what's going on, honestly. I really do see that. I feel like you guys are keeping each other kind of in your head, wondering what all is going on. Clarify this Three of Swords. Yeah, so, you know, feeling bound, tied, restricted to a situation. You may feel trapped, not knowing what decision to make. This is like a self-imposed prison. So like in your head, a lot of the stress that you're bringing on, if it's not you, it's your partner or love interest. A lot of the stress that you've got going on, and the feeling of being overwhelmed, the fear, the anxiety, feeling bound and tied and trapped, a lot of it is your own doing, being in your head and just worrying, you know, worrying about things over and over again. So I do feel like if you guys can come together and communicate and get on the same page, there's love there, there's passion there, there's a possibility of abundance there, but it's just getting to that point. All right, guys, thank you. I'm sorry it was so long. I hope that you found some messages here that related to your situation. Please drop a comment below and let me know. Once again, like, share, subscribe. I'm fairly new to YouTube. I'm trying to build this channel up, and I really appreciate the support. I feel like it's my calling to deliver these messages to you guys. And if you guys ever want to book a personal reading, my information's in the description below. You can either email me or visit my Etsy site. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you so much. Good luck. Love, light, and blessings. Hang in there, guys. It's going to get better. It has to get better eventually. All right. Bye.